Hey guys, welcome back. I am doing this tutorial today that I had posted on Instagram, so let's get started. First, I'm going to take Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie and I'm just going to buff this in the crease. This is just a really light, awesome transition color. This is one of my favorite colors. This one and Beaches and Cream from Makeup Geek are absolutely my favorite transition colors. I'm using an Eddie Funkhauser brush I got in, I think it was BoxyCharm or Oneable Box, I can't remember. If they are available on Amazon, I will link them down below. And next I'm taking Makeup Geek Frappe. This is just a little bit darker, kind of tannish brown color, and I'm just deepening the crease just to give us some warmth because we are going to go in with some blue shades. And I find that when you use some brown kind of warm shades with blue shades, it tones it down and makes it more wearable. So after we're done buffing that in the crease, I'm going into this Natasha Denona palette. I will list everything down below as far as color wise, but I'm taking this matte kind of cloudy blue and I'm buffing this on the outer V of my crease. I believe this is a Morphe brush or a Sigma brush. I will have to see if I can remember and link it down below, but we're just going to kind of pack it on and then blend it through the crease. So you don't want to go all the way in, just focus this on the outer corner of your crease and just keep packing and blending. You want to go as slow as possible because we're trying to build the color and make it look really seamless and blended. Now I'm taking this shimmery kind of cobalt blue and I'm just packing this on the middle of my lid. I'm kind of staying in the center because we're going in with a lighter blue for the inner corner. So now I'm taking this kind of duochrome blue. It's kind of hard to describe. Reminds me of mermaids, and I am just putting this on the inner corner of my lid, and then you see me kind of blending it all together so that it is not like choppy looking. So after that, I am going to do my liner. I'm going to do a pretty dramatic wing that's going to kind of elongate the eye, and then when we get more into the tutorial, I will kind of make a cat eye on the inner corners of my eye, but I will talk about that when we get to that point. The lashes I'm using are Socialized Vamp. I haven't used them before, but I think they're really beautiful. They're something different than what I typically do. So I applied those off camera, and then I'm doing my concealer. You guys know the usual, so there's not much to say. Just applying it to the typical areas I want to highlight, and then spraying my beauty blender with the Ofra Cosmetics Makeup Fixer Spray, and then blending out. I do that instead of wetting it. I know I get a lot of comments about that. I don't like to wet my beauty blenders. I like to spray them with makeup setting spray and get them damp that way. I just find that it blends better for me, and I personally just like the effect better. I feel like I don't lose any coverage, but it's still blendable because I do have a little bit of moisture on the sponge, if that makes sense. So when I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and do my typical contouring the nose, contouring the face. Again, you guys have seen me do this a million times. And then after I do that, I am setting my face with my Laura Mercier powders. So again, the typical, it's kind of like repetitive. We talk about it every time, but you can see what I'm doing in the clips ahead. And then when we get back to the eyes, I will start talking again and explaining what I'm doing. Now I'm taking a warm kind of tan shade and I'm just lightly buffing this in the crease. Again, just to make the blue more wearable and warm it up a little bit. And then I'm going in with my Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to use this just to deepen my cream contour that we did previously. I think this is a Zoeva brush. Again, I'm starting to link my brushes, so look in the description box. And I'm just applying some more bronzer, and then now I'm wiping away the powder that I had setting on my face. That was called baking. I just like to do that because it really makes my makeup last and it prevents any creasing. Then I'm taking this cream blush. This is from NYX, and I believe it's just called Orange. And applying that to my cheeks. I felt like orange and blue would kind of go together. So it was kind of different color scheme than what I would have typically went for, but you guys seem to love it on my Instagram. So now I'm going in with this other, it's like a deeper, really warm shade, and I am using a Morphe brush and just buffing this on my lower lash line and just kind of intensifying it. You can keep going if you want to go darker. Then I'm taking a little bit of a darker color and just, again, intensifying what we've already done. So now I'm taking my Kat Von D liner and I am making a cat eye effect on the inner corner of my eye. Just kind of bring it down to a point and then kind of draw it over into the corner of your eye, if that makes sense. And then I line my waterline. I use the Marc Jacobs gel liner. It's my favorite. I love it and it stays all day. I'm taking a brush and just kind of smoking out that gel liner before it sets. That way it just gives me a little bit more smokiness and dimension on the bottom lash line. And then I'm taking this JD Glow highlighter. I believe this might be Beyonce. I think it is Beyonce. Again, I will link everything down below. And I am just applying it to the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, and on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm just taking mascara. This is Better Than Sex by Too Faced. And I'm just applying it to my lashes to kind of blend my natural lashes in with the falsies. And I'm taking my favorite lip liner, you guys know, absolutely love this. This is a Smashbox Always Sharp in Fair Nude. I love that this is always sharp. It's just so easy to make your lips lined, and it's just easy. You don't have to sharpen it. I love that. I'm taking Coral Oasis from Josie Maran. And then I decided to go for the new Gerard liquid lipstick. This one is Aphrodite, and it's definitely an orangey, very warm nude, but it's still wearable. So I'm applying this to my lips, and I decided, you guys know I love really, really light lips, so I took Kimchi Doll and just applied that to the center to lighten it up, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have so many videos coming your way. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.